just now look up turtle facts? Good sir.
There are tons of them out there, you know. A lot of turtle enthusiasts in the world.
I need you to come with the serious turtle hot goss. Like, if you rub this particular turtle in a certain spot, you get 3 wishes or something, you know?
Oh, I thought you were going to say he'll ejaculate immediately.
Oh, well, everybody knows where that spot's at.
Yeah. Everybody knows about the turtle G-spot. Look up turtle G-spot. Okay.
That's going to be a sound bit. Good morning, Fort Worth. It is 18 December. You got Andrew here and Michael Brittner because it's a Wednesday.
It is a Wednesday.
Let's get those. Let's get that turtle fact out of the way. I know people are just dying to hear it.
I was so excited about it, and I was waiting for you to forget about it.
Not a chance.
But yeah, I'm pumped about this one. This one's pretty interesting. So, did you know that leatherback turtles, sea turtles, they can migrate over 10,000 miles per year and dive to depths of over 4,000 feet, making them one of the deepest diving marine animals out there? That's insane.
That's
right?
2 facts. I'm trying to digest a lot of information here. So you're telling me that turtles can dive further than like
a lot of other animals.
Dolphin?
I don't know. It's just many other ones, probably.
Excellent. Join us every Wednesday with Michael Brittner and his turtle facts.
I'm going to keep them coming.
It's one of the segments we do. Good morning and welcome. If this is your first time listening, we do a little 20 to 30 minute long episode every Monday through Thursday at 8 a.m. You can find us on Spotify first and then all your other streaming services as they populate throughout the day. If you want it fast, if you want to get it before everybody else, you can go to fortworthroots.com and download the episode from there. It is available as soon as we post it, so you might even get it a little bit earlier than 8 o'clock. It's also where you can find our sponsors. There's a tab there for trusted sponsors. And for your holiday shopping needs, you can keep Fort Worth dollars in Fort Worth pockets by buying some gift cards or what have you from our local sponsors. Weather, it's our first segment of the day. And I have read off weather for the wrong city before, so I'm just making sure. Yep, Fort Worth, Texas. 55 degrees for a high today this Wednesday. It's windy as shit. I'm getting blown around out there.
Yep.
My little Toyota Camry. 34 for a low tonight. Doesn't look like much wind, but we do have 20-mile-an-hour wind out of the north. Thursday, 62 for a high, 38 for a low. Friday, 57, 31 for a low. Saturday, 56 and 38 for a low. Sunday, 61 and 53 for a low. It is December, right?
I'm not
I'm
sure.
just checking.
Yeah. I don't know.
What the hell, Texas?
Yeah, it was very breezy this morning. Probably a bad day for me to take out the sailboat.
You have a sailboat? I'm a little offended right now. I've never been on the Brittner sailboat.
Yeah. It's next. It's I got it from the same people you got the Sky Viper.
Oh, okay. Yeah, good folks. A little bit.
Yeah.
You know, it's a shady area of town, dimly lit.
Yeah.
A lot of
terrible prices.
A lot of rust.
Yeah. Terrible prices.
All right. National Day of. These get more ridiculous every day. National Hard Candy Day is December 19th. Why are you showing me Thursday stuff? Damn it. We've done it again, Michael. Hold on a minute.
Wrong city, wrong date. Do you want me to just take over?
I wish you would. Please help us. Anyway, that's all it wants to give us is Thursday. That's okay.
It's
We're going to move on.
It's confused.
We're going to move on. Stupid. We're going to move on to Today in History. There were only 2 that really registered on my radar of relevance. 1944, Supreme Court decision forces into Japanese internment. If y'all didn't know this, we had internment camps in the U.S. I think everybody knows that by now, right?
I'm not sure.
The Supreme Court issues an ex parte decision on behalf of Mitsu Endo, a former government employee who petitioned in 1942 for release from an internment camp. The High Court declares that the U.S. has no power to contain a loyal citizen like Endo, and as a result, the West Coast is reopened to Japanese Americans. Yeah, it's was a rough time back then in old 44.
I love it when you try to read difficult words. I love it.
I just pass over them. I've learned to like not even try with some of these words.
We know.
Let's just get it out of here. Let's just not worry about it. All right. In 1957, the first civilian nuclear power plant goes online. The Shippingport Atomic Power Station in Pennsylvania is up and running, generating electricity for the first time. The $72 million plant, which is the world's first large-scale nuclear power facility, will supply power to the Pittsburgh area for 25 years until it's retired in 1982. Wow. Wowie wow. What do you think? You think we should do more nuclear energy or less, Michael?
I think the benefits far outweigh the cons. I think, seems to be a pretty efficient way to make power.
I saw a video the other day. Everybody's worried about nuclear waste coming out of these plants, but apparently, and I don't think they use it anymore, but in the 50s, at some point, they developed a nuclear reactor that produced energy off of, quote-unquote, nuclear waste. So they were generating power, and then the waste that was coming from those plants was getting used up in another plant. But we quit doing it for some reason.
Yeah, probably lobbyists or something.
YOLO. Yep. Mm-hmm. And here's another interesting fact. I sat down with a nuclear engineer. This was years ago, but I got to talking to him about these power plants, and at the time I was like, ooh, they're scary because it's nuclear. He was telling me that all nuclear power plants around the U.S. operate at 10% capacity. They could crank them up. There's no reason that they couldn't, because they would work just as safely at 100%. But because of lobbyists, we operate them at 10% because it makes people feel better for some reason.
It does make me feel good. I do feel so much better now.
Yeah. See there?
That's great.
Yeah. All right, let's get into the Fort Worth news. Fort Worth passenger rail boom reflects Amtrak's growth. I like trains. Passenger rail ridership to Fort Worth increased more than 14% in 2024 as Amtrak set a historic record for its national service. We got Sky Viper coming in hot. Mr. Stubbs, good morning.
Good morning, Fort Worth Roots Podcast.
How you doing in this wind, man? It's like 20 miles an hour out of the north.
It's gusty up there, huh?
Yeah, it is, and it's extra tough because Candy has a dead deer hanging from the Sky Viper.
I don't understand. What is Candy doing out there? Is she using Sky Viper to go hunting in the evenings? What's happening?
She says her family does it for every Christmas, so I just let her do it.
That makes sense.
You're a good man. You're a good boss. I'm sure she appreciates you.
She does appreciate me.
Good. She should.
Yeah, what are we doing now?
Well, I guess we're talking traffic, man. What's going on out there?
All right, sir. I-35 northbound. We got a slowdown near Rosedale due to a stalled vehicle. Backup extends to Berry Street. On I-30 and Beach Street, there's some construction delays in both directions. So eastbound a little worse than west, but I'd dodge that if I were you. And then 820 westbound, there's an accident at White Settlement Road, slowing southbound traffic. I think an egg truck spilled everywhere. So there's eggs all over the highway. Eggs.
Make yourself a Sky Viper omelet today.
Sounds good, actually.
I'd eat it.
Yeah, me. US 287, North Fort Worth. Heavy congestion between Blue Mound Road and Harmon due to construction. I'd eat it too. And your Fort Worth Roots pro tip for the day is avoid West 7th Street. Take University or Lancaster for a smoother ride. But that's kind of weird. Isn't West 7th kind of close to your spot?
It's right down the street from Hoppin', yeah. West 7th, and then you got the Target that sits right behind Montgomery Plaza, and just on the other side of the Target is where Hoppin' is. So, yeah, we're real close to West 7th.
Yeah.
But not in the bad spot. What are you crapping about? The deer?
The deer fell. It fell.
Oh, my God.
Right on a Honda Accord.
Well, those have an excellent safety rating.
Yeah, they're fine.
Yeah.
Well,
True.
Don't get Sky Viper in trouble. I'm hoping that they just thought the deer jumped out in front of them and didn't fall out of a freaking traffic helicopter.
I should yell, "Don't eat that."
I'd eat
All right,
that.
guys, that's it, buddy.
All right. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Thank you, bud.
All right, have a good one. Stay warm.
You stay warm. See ya. All right, that is Matt Stubbs with the daily traffic report from Sky Viper, a helicopter we acquired from an old radio show called 97.1, the Eagles' Russ Martin show with Alfie McCoy in Black Thunder. Yeah, we stole it. We bought it because we love you guys and we want you to get the best.
It was a great investment.
Spare no expense here.
Yeah.
All right, let's get Sky Viper out of here. Thank you, Sky Viper. Anyway, 2 Amtrak trains, the Texas Eagle and the Heartland Flyer, chug into Cowtown daily, connecting the city with rail stations throughout Texas as well as Oklahoma. Why would you go that way?
I'm not sure.
You ever spent any time up there?
No.
It's pretty. I like their state parks. Other than that, I don't know. What do you go there for?
You could do train facts. You know, trains are cool.
Trains are cool. Yeah. We had that big train here like a month ago. What was that big train's name? I can't remember. The Union Pacific something or other. Big boy. Fort Worth Stock Show and Rodeo. By the way, the last story and this story are coming from the Fort Worth Report. You can get all these stories and read on, because we're just giving you a brief synopsis. You can go to fortworthreport.org to get these stories in their entirety. Fort Worth Stock Show and Rodeo unveils refurbished, modernized livestock facilities. This is by Bob Francis. It looked like a place to show sheep and swine, but it certainly didn't smell like one. The city on December 17th officially opened the newly renovated sheep and swine barns, as well as the new show arena that will welcome exhibitors and guests to the 2025 Fort Worth Stock Show and Rodeo next month. The $40 million transformation turns the livestock barn into a multi-purpose modern facility that will accommodate receptions, banquets, and trade shows, as well as livestock shows, and serve as an exercise arena for horse shows. Excellent. Looks sharp. We got some pictures on there. You guys can check that out at the fortworthreport.org.
I guess you can only listen to so many complaints from the sheep before you're like, okay, we're going to remodel
this place smells bad. I can't take it anymore. Tarrant Agency takes first steps towards selling 100-plus acres to Panther Island developers. I'm ready for this damn thing to be done. Let's get to work,
Me
Fort
too.
Worth. Damn it. Yeah, I know you are. and have a express lane directly from Panther Island to Hoppin.
That's right.
Be a 30-second drive. More than 15 years after the Tarrant Regional Water District began acquiring land to build Panther Island, the agency has taken its first steps towards selling its holdings to developers. During its December 17th meeting, the Water District Board of Directors approved a $1 million contract to hire a real estate advisory firm, U3 Advisors, to create a strategy for selling the Water District's land on Panther Island. The Water District owns about 116 acres of land near the island, or about 60% of 193 total developed acres, according to a March consultant report. Okay, so are we getting closer to a finished Panther Island area river district project? Is this good or bad? I don't know.
I think it's good. I'm not.
Hopefully, just come on with it. Let's get it done. Bell invests $632 million in Fort Worth aviation manufacturing jobs. I think this is it. I think this is the inflection point where everything changes. Everything in Fort Worth is about to change. Bell Textron is ready to take off in North Fort Worth with an investment of $632 million in a new factory for a next-generation aircraft. Governor Greg Abbott, Mayor Matty Parker, Bell CEO Lisa Atherton, and other area leaders joined together December 17th at the Bell Manufacturing Technology Center in North Fort Worth to announce final plans to open a new manufacturing plant in the Alliance area to build the future long-range assault aircraft, or
You got it.
FLRAA. FLRAA. F-L-R-A-A. This project is obviously transformational for Tarrant County as well as in Denton County, said Abbott, but also it's transformative for the future of the state of Texas, our workforce, but maybe most importantly, it's transformative for our United States military. Okie dokie, read on there. Read on. Story continues. Bell invests $632 million on the fortworthreport.org. There was a picture, and I don't see it here, with Matty Parker. There's some pictures. Matty Parker standing next to Greg Abbott, and it looked super AI because everybody's hands were weird, but maybe that's just like how they roll with their weird hands.
Or maybe it is AI.
It could be AI.
Yeah.
You never know anymore. All right, where are we at? What is this? This is nothing. Moving on. Is this our funny story of the day? This is just a national news story. The Simpsons reaches end of an era as major change was announced. After 20 years, The Simpsons will no longer be shown on Channel 4 as the broadcaster opts to move the beloved animated show from its regular weekday slot. Did you grow up watching The Simpsons?
A little. My mom was not a huge fan of it.
You know, it was really funny. My parents wouldn't let me watch The Simpsons either, but they had no problem with South Park.
Yeah, I couldn't watch South Park either.
I know what the difference is. All the chuckleheads at church were mad at The Simpsons, but South Park just wasn't on their radar. So my mom and her church friends knew Simpsons bad. That's what they
But
did.
South Park was...
just wasn't on the radar, man.
Yeah.
The Simpsons, which celebrated its 35th anniversary on 17 December, has bizarrely predicted real-life events for more than 3 decades, has been shown in the UK on Channel 4 since 2004, but it was announced on Tuesday that from January, it will no longer air at its 6:30 p.m. weekday slot. Instead, the broadcaster has chosen to move the animated sitcom to E4, starting with season 32. What is E4? Meanwhile, new seasons of the show, including season 36, will premiere on Disney Plus, before airing on E4. Okay, whatever.
E4. I'm not sure if I have that channel.
Is that a thing?
I have no idea.
All right, on to our happy story of the day. We're going to give you guys good news stories to start your day off. Saddest dog in town spent over 2 years at a shelter, but finally gets a home for Christmas. You wouldn't know it from this photo, but this Doberman was nicknamed the saddest dog in Warwickshire. After spending a heart-wrenching 850 days in a shelter, this included the past 2 Christmases, and despite the shelter's best efforts, no one seemed interested in adopting him. Probably because he's ugly as sin. Kidding, he's adorable. According to local outlet Coventry Live, I got this.
You got it.
Jake the Doberman was scared of the other dogs. He was also scared by other people and sounds and pretty much everything. Living with dysplasia and receiving treatment from the shelter staff, he was seen as just too much of a handful. I get that. A dog with hip dysplasia and just afraid of everything, that sucks. Anyway, by the time of adoption, the shelter staff had come to view Jake as their own, and despite the joy of seeing him adopted, there was plenty of bittersweetness. Okay.
How do they know there was no dog that was sadder than this? Did they do surveys? Did they poll the dogs?
Get customer satisfaction reviews.
Yeah.
The story was by Andy Corbley, and this story can be found on goodnewsnetwork.org. We got a funny story of the day because last week somebody told me that if I kept playing Theo Von clips, we were going to get kicked off the internet. So instead, I found you funny, ridiculous, stupid news stories to highlight our Wednesday night open mic and comedy show here at Hoppin'. Starts at 8 o'clock. We'll have Mama Lou's Kitchen here. She gets here about 6 o'clock, and that's when our music bingo starts. And I know you've got other stuff to talk about Hoppin', but let's tell them about the winnings tonight for music bingo at 6 o'clock, because I know we got some cool ones.
We do, yeah. So courtesy of Fort Worth Weekly, appreciate that. But Mingo tonight, if you want to go to Billy Bob's, to the Kevin Fowler concert this Friday night.
I do, but I can't afford the tickets, Michael.
Well, I have a solution for you, because we're
What?
giving away 4 tickets to the winner of the final round of Music Bingo.
4 tickets.
4 tickets.
You have lost your mind.
So you and, well, I don't know if you have 3 friends or not, but, you know, someone out there does that's not you, and they could win those tickets. So Kevin Fowler, Billy Bob's, December 20th. Come tonight if you want to win those tickets. Play Music Bingo. Starts at 6.
Excellent. Yeah, so if you've got 3 friends, cool. We'll help you out. If you don't have 3 friends, come make 3 friends at Music Bingo or at the comedy show. On to the story. Vandals are putting hilarious googly eyes on outdoor sculptures, but local officials are not laughing. Let's find out why. This story is from Alex Mitchell, and you can get it at nypost.com. Talk about a sight for sore eyes. A city in Oregon is pleading with locals to stop taping googly eyes onto roadside sculptures, as the goofy gag is costing a pretty penny. Officials in Bend Notice the oversized optics taped onto metallic artwork of deer and geometric shapes at roundabouts throughout the area. And the pictures alone are worth going to check out this article.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, I want to do this.
I hope they ramp it up. Now that everybody's complaining, no.
Googly eyes
do not
everywhere. Stop. Yeah, you're on a mission from God. You put those googly eyes up everywhere.
Ramp it up to the mustache and the beards and all that.
I'm just kidding. You should follow local laws and whatever.
I'm not kidding. You should definitely just do more.
That's on Michael.
Yep.
While the googly eyes placed on the various art pieces around town might give you a chuckle, it costs money to remove them with care to not damage the art. The city posted to its Instagram account last week.
Just don't remove them.
Is that
Problem
it?
solved.
Now the Bend government is resorting to bargaining with the public. While we don't condone the wreaths and Santa hats, let's stay away from adhesives. While we don't condone, graffiti and all things that can damage the art. However, the people have spoken. It seems like almost everyone wants the googly eyes. One person commented, "Isn't this public art? Give the people what they want." Meanwhile, another is optimistic that the city's post will open more eyes about the unexpected add-ons. Hopefully this post inspires more googly eyes.
Wait, the last line is, I think it's supposed to be funny. This post will open more eyes about the unexpected add-ons.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay,
Play on
funny.
words for sure. All right, so that's all of our news stories for the day. Make sure you join us on Thursdays as we do a complete breakdown of what's happening around Fort Worth and the surrounding area. And by that, we mean as far east as Grand Prairie, far north as Denton, as far west as Weatherford, and as far south as Burleson. If you've got an event coming up and you want us to tell people about it, email us audio clip of you talking about the event to media@fortworthroots.com, and we will play it on tomorrow's episode. If that's too much, that's okay. Just pick up the phone, leave us a voicemail, 817-988-1292. It doesn't sound as good, but people will get the point. And we want you to come out tonight to Hoppin' for our Wednesday night comedy show. It's the last one that we're going to do for the year of 2024 because the following 2 Wednesdays fall on holidays. So we will really have a blowout for the night, and then we'll see you again for the comedy show in January, but we've got plenty of other things going on at Hoppin' in between our last comedy show and the end of the year. Take it away, Michael.
We do. We have a lot going on. I wanted to condense this, but I'm not sure what to cut out, so I'm just going to give you
just
everything.
Fire hose. Here we go.
Tomorrow night, craft beer class by our friend Collins Reed. He's an advanced Cicerone, level 3.
Level 3.
Out of 300, so he's got a lot of work to do, I think. I'm just kidding. I think he's one of 8 in the state, so it
only goes to 4, doesn't it?
I think it's like 4
or 5.
4 or 5.
Yeah.
He's up there. So starts at 7. You have to buy tickets on Eventbrite. So go to our Eventbrite page, come to the craft beer class. It's an hour long or so, and the tickets are $25. That includes 4 4-ounce samples of the beers that he's going to talk to you about. Should be fun. Mandy Hand is playing live this weekend, Saturday, 2 to 5 p.m. Come out on Sunday, watch the Cowboys game. We'll have it on with the sound. And then Friday, December 27th, we're having another stand-up comedy show. Starts at 8 p.m. And then final comment is, if you don't have plans for New Year's Eve, come check out Hoppin'.
Y'all are running a couple special today.
Yeah, so we have a flash sale going on right now, couples package. So 2 tickets. I can't remember the exact discount, but it's pretty substantial. I would challenge anybody to show me a better value for New Year's Eve.
It was already excellent. So
I mean, it's food's included. We're going to have Angelo's barbecue. We'll have pizza delivered late at night. And then everything on the tap wall is $1 for a full pour. Everything at the cocktail bar is half off. And it's gonna be awesome. DJ Create's gonna be here. It's gonna be, busting out some tunes all night
long.
And then I think you're gonna be doing some live music, some acapella. That's what I heard.
We'll be doing something.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
$1 for a beer on a tap. You can't get $1 beer at a grocery store. So
don't think you can, or if you can, you probably don't want that beer. But
you don't want that beer.
And also get another $20 off using Roots 25.
ROOTS25. I put in all capital. I don't know if that's necessary, but if it doesn't take it the first time, try it all capitals. I think that's the way to do that. Other than that, what do you got going on this week? Anything special, important, noteworthy?
Well,
stop looking at your hopping notes.
I'm coming to the craft beer class because
Excellent.
I missed the last one, but I'm very interested. I think it's going to be fun.
How did the Adrian Garza night go?
Oh, Adrian Garza was awesome.
Excellent.
He came out here on Sunday, I believe. My wife and I came with the kids. We had my father-in-law and his wife come out as well. And I told Adrian when he was here, I was like, man, you sound like somebody I would go to a concert for here on the radio.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's incredible.
Talented.
Yeah, very talented. We've done some videos with him at the studio, and he's performed for us on a recording, and we're here for it. Adrian's a great guy. So we're talking about putting a bill together. I was hoping to have some details together so that we could talk about it and get it on the schedule for February. But we're looking at trying to get Adrian Garza back in February. It'll be a free show, and we're going to put 2 other artists on the bill. It's going to be a blowout. It's going to be good.
Hell yeah.
Barn burner. All right, folks. Thank y'all so much for listening to today's morning show episode. You can find our full catalog online at fortworthroots.com. It's the quickest way to get the episode. As soon as we launch it, it's on that website. But then you can get it on Spotify and all the other streaming services as they update their catalog. If you have any events, make sure and email us, media@fortworthroots.com. We want to help you get the word out. Whatever you got going on, if you're an artist, author, if you're a musician, you got a gig coming up, we don't care. We just want to tell people about what we got going on here in the city of Fort Worth. Tune in tomorrow, and we'll cover everything that's going on over the weekend. And I think that's it. You got anything else?
That's it for me, man.
All right. Thank y'all so much. We will see you tomorrow. And as you go through today, we hope that you will choose love and gratitude every chance you get. Till tomorrow, good day.
In the morning, cause she got that soul, and she give it to me, so she got that soul,